my mute. All right, that felt a little risky, but I decided to try it. Good morning. Welcome to the 8th grade Moving Up Ceremony for 2021. We are so happy to be here with you celebrating these incredible students before you. We're making it audible here, and if you are double vaccinated per the CDC guidelines, if you have both vaccinations and you're a couple weeks out, our gift to you, you may unmask. That was a drugging call. Okay, so this morning is an opportunity to celebrate a year that turned out to be spectacular despite all odds. And most importantly, to honor our 8th graders, the class of 2025. For just a moment, I'd like to transport all of us back to July. Don't worry, we'll travel back to this morning quickly, I promise. At that time, we were barely leaving our homes, we were seeing only our immediate families, and we were wondering anxiously about the future, and most particularly about whether the school lunch tents would be heated in the winter. This moment happening now, all of us in person, underneath one tent together, seemed virtually impossible a year ago, and here we are. As I reflected upon the year, I found myself thinking a great deal about relationships. Those between the proud families in this audience and their babies, who are now sitting on this stage. I find myself equal parts exhilarated and terrified. Exhilarated because they're growing up, they're hitting new milestones, and they're becoming their own little people. And terrified because with each day, they're a step further away from being babies, because they need me just a little bit less, and because I can't eliminate all the bumps in the road and instantly fix their hurts. The more I've thought about it, the more I've decided that raising teenagers is a lot like raising toddlers. No offense. As families, you're probably bursting with pride right now while simultaneously wishing you could turn back time. But I can assure you of this, they're ready even if you might not be. They're ready to become independent, to try new electives and clubs, and continue to discover and define who they are. And I know that they will continue to make us proud. To our students, you may remember that a few months ago, I asked some of you to think about the advice you'd give to students entering middle school next year. As I consider the transition ahead of you and read through your own letters, I realized that you don't need our advice. You already carry the answers inside of you. And so today, I'm going to send you off to upper school, buoyed by 10 pieces of your own wisdom. Number 1, surround yourself with people who help you succeed and make you your happiest. If someone is bringing you down, distance yourself from them. 2, never feel ashamed or scared to open up about what you are going through. 3, being truthful is much easier than lying. 4, stand up for what you believe in. 5, don't grow up too fast. Be a kid, have fun, and play games. Not video games. Trust your gut and don't overthink your problems. When you make a mistake, acknowledge it, understand it, and grow because of it. 8, be open and inclusive. If you see someone sitting alone or upset that day, ask them how they are. It goes a long, long way. 9, be a helper, a guide, and a friendly face of encouragement. And 10, you should never ever change who you are to please others. That is from your sons. You're really applauding yourself, good job. Class of 2025, I have said this to you again and again, and I'm going to say it one final time. We could not have asked for a better and more wonderful class to lead our division through this year. As a group, you are positive, resilient, inquisitive, empathetic, fun, and sincerely kind. As individuals, you have modeled the power in becoming your own unique and distinct person and having the courage to share that with everyone around you. Later this morning, as we call your names to receive your certificates, we will be sharing just a few of the traits that make each of you so unique and special to both the faculty and your classmates. We hope that you each walk away from middle school with a strong sense of self and knowing how proud you have made your families, your teachers, and me. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce our class speaker, Jackson Erdus.
Middle school, am I right? As I stand before you today, I see a room full of memories. But first, I'd like to thank my family. I love you guys to the moon and back. And to my friends, actually my brothers. I might be a rock climber, but thank you guys for being my rock. And my teachers, thank you so much for all the work you've given me that has made me the person I am today. Sure, there were some times that might not have been the best thing ever, but 10 years at SCH has made me see the brighter picture in all of life. I want to reflect on our decade at SCH with you all. Pre-K and kindergarten. Oh, all the days of pre-K. The days when annotating for symbolism, studying, and homework simply ceased to exist. I would do anything to go back to those days. But those years, even though they were a long time ago, I don't remember a single time I didn't have a ton of fun or was, frankly, like any type of upset. Sorry, I can't even speak. Thanks, Mr. Orson's Parker. First grade. First grade was the first time I realized how small I really am. Back then we had fifth grade, big brothers, and they were huge. But now looking at my fifth grade self, I now know that fifth graders, they weren't as big as I thought they were. Second grade through fourth grade, I learned how to treat people the way I want to be treated and how kindness prevails in the long run. Fifth grade was when I officially began to grow, but I'd first like to do a quick shout out to Mr. Melandro for beating me in a pull-up contest in fifth grade. I want a rematch soon. But going into middle school felt like an absolute nightmare, and preparing for middle school felt like I was entering a new chapter in my life, because frankly, it was. The story of our lives and a new chapter of stress, growing up, and working harder than we ever worked before. Day after day, I would get my work done and try to be better than I was yesterday. My teacher showed me that. My teachers helped me not just with solving for y equals mx plus b, or what the mitochondria is, but about why respect is important. Respect is the first step to adulthood. It shows that the 10 plus years of learning have taught us well. But with all due respect, I'm not standing before you all to talk about myself, but about my brothers and our journey. To quote one of my classmates, Trey talks about starting as the lower schoolers on their own journey. He wrote, "In lower school, we were little, showing our jersey stripes, screaming with excitement to the playground as a group on our own separate journeys. But as time went on, the jersey stripes peeled off. We not only grew in size, but we also grew as people. We all started to feel more like brothers on our own journey, on a larger journey through life." Zaire talked about a scenario well known by most people familiar with the middle school experience. Zaire asked us, imagine you're in elementary school, trying to take life one spelling test at a time and playing recess football like you're in the NFL. And just as you're getting accustomed to everything that's going on, bam, you're thrown into an entirely new environment of middle school, where you need to work harder to accomplish your scholastic goals and find the things you like to do. Tony talked about the brotherhood shared between the class of 2025. Tony said, "Our bond is something you cannot rip apart. That is a big part of why they're not only my classmates, but my brothers. If I'm feeling down, they will try their hardest to cheer me up. If I'm struggling in school, they'll give me lots of motivation to keep pushing." Lastly, Julian Freeland, or as we call him, Freeze. I don't think anyone could have summed up our class more than the words he gave. The class of 2025 does not intend to wait by the sidelines and watch as the world passes by. Quick note, I would like to give the biggest of thank yous to Ms. Glendenning. We are so happy for you that you're retiring and we'll miss you dearly. You helped SCH in loads of ways, not just in teaching French and Spanish, but organizing recycling, chaperoning trips to Quebec and New York, and being a great advisor. But back to middle school, 6th grade, like moving to a new planet. But in this year, oh boy, was it fun. On the Pocono Plateau trip, there was a whole party going on in a bunk. If you know, you know. Friends have got me through these hard times, but they definitely helped me in 6th grade too. Even if it was playing Gaga at recess, sneaking out early in the morning to play 9 square on the camping trip, watching a movie in class, or even having a 45-minute long rubber band war, I won, not contested. The class of 2025 knows that I have a good time. 7th grade, disaster has struck. Disaster has struck, moving to a new planet, feels like I'm writing movie titles. But 7th grade has been one of my favorite school years of my life. Until the pandemic hit, every day an advisor was a new adventure. Playing spike ball, having a simple catch, making waffles for advisor breakfast, watching a movie. Those are just some of the memories I have from a historic advisory. Thank you, Ms. Tiffany, for not only giving us an amazing 7th grade experience, but also for bringing in Chick-fil-A every now and then. And then, of course, the pandemic. COVID affected all of us, and it changed us too. Almost overnight, we went from enjoying recess and lunch with friends to being a community, a part of the world, fighting for our existence. We know that we shouldn't take anything for granted ever again, and we have a better appreciation for our lives, including our teachers, family, and classmates. Not quite sure we appreciate homework yet. We'll get there. Maybe. Now on to 8th grade, the epilogue. For people who don't know, the epilogue is what happens after the book or the movie. And 8th grade was the epilogue to 7th grade's disaster. Being online for some time was a struggle. And yeah, it was the most challenging work I've done in my time. But we are now ready for the final round, high school. Personally, I will say, this year has put me and many other people through hard times, but the bumps and grooves are what creates the friction. And that's what tests our bonds. Personally, my year has been static friction. Miss Garbes, I know you're at home, but that one was for you. I wish I could be reflecting on the 8th grade camping trip or the trip to New York, but instead I can reflect on countless games of spike ball, sometimes beating Mr. Wolf in Frisbee. He's really good at Frisbee. Decorating doors, even though the Garbes door was something, we'll tell you. But this year we were able to look past struggles and hard times and make it some of the best experiences I've had in school. But that's what SCH is about. SCH and channeling the challenges into positivity. And that's what all of 8th grade was about. And hey, where did Donut Fridays go? In high school, there'll be a donut day every day for a whole week straight. Be there or be square. It's kind of hard to believe this day is here, but we are prepared. With stripes on our sleeves and dreams in our minds, a brotherhood 44 strong. As a wise turtle once taught me, yesterday's history, tomorrow a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why we call it the present. For the class of 2025, our history is one of the great lessons and great memories, and our future is a mystery we will solve together. But today, let's celebrate the present we've been given, and let's live it up. Graduation. Am I right?
Portion of our program. The 8th grade advisors will read and present our Distinguished Scholar and Deeded Awards, beginning with Ms. O'Connor. These are the ones that don't have new babies.
Josh Miller, please step forward. Students are frequently told to choose a career that they enjoy. Their job will then not feel like work. Josh Miller has jump-started that advice, finding a way to be happy at school every day, even as he demands excellence of himself. Josh exudes energy, excitement, and humor as he learns. It makes his peers want to be around him. He's an understanding, inclusive, reliable friend and classmate. He'll help anyone who's stuck while also trying to improve himself. Josh's logical, critical thinking leads to achievement in all of his courses. He's competitive with himself, always pushing himself to be his best. But Josh seems to genuinely enjoy the journey, dissolving the boundaries between work and play.
Please step forward. There's a book titled A Quiet Kind of Thunder by Sarah Barnard. It's a striking title that tends to give you a minute of pause to really take in the oxymoron. Hearing it for the first time, a student came to mind. Brendan Russell is not the boisterous type, not one to exalt in his accomplishments, to advertise his talents, or to flaunt his intellect and hard work. But both his teachers and his peers hear his resounding call to be the best version of himself. One might say he's an awfully good student, and that his overbearingly modest persona allows him a peaceful conquest of accomplishments that are as evident as a loud whisper, while his cool passion encourages those around him. Sean Brett, please step forward. Even though this is only Sean's first year in the SCH community, he has quickly impressed his teachers with his innate confidence and strong studentship qualities. Truth be told, it felt as though he's been a lifer by the way he was accepted into his classmates' social groups. Sean has navigated and forged relationships in the hallways and on the fields as a result of his maturity, his outgoing personality, and his ability to withhold judgment. Sean also brings with him a certain intensity that makes those around him feel as though they are important and what they are doing is meaningful. Congratulations.
Intellectual curiosity and exuberant engagement are the hallmarks that make him a standout student. From the desks in our classroom to the living rooms of our Zooms, Connor's enthusiasm and inquisitiveness never wavered. With a beach in the background or fireworks to celebrate, it was clear that Connor lived his best 8th grade life despite the hurdles of COVID and being new to SCH. Connor is self-motivated and spirited. And in addition to his academic success this year, we recognize the genuine good nature and warmth that draws others to him and has made the class of 2025 a stronger group of young men. Congratulations, Connor.
Dylan Kaplan, please come forward. We as teachers and administrators recognize special qualities in all of our students. Celebrating these is why we love our jobs. Dylan Kaplan distinguishes himself through his steadfast approach to learning. He makes our jobs as teachers easier by standing out in his approach to learning. He does so by accomplishing all tasks, both large and small, with equal care, and by excelling at self-advocating while asking for feedback, getting his questions answered, and allowing himself to learn through the simple recognition of the fact that there's always room to learn. These characteristics not only make him an excellent middle school student, but inspire confidence in his prospects for his future contributions to the SCH community and beyond these walls. Trey Angel, please come forward. The Pearson Award is granted to a middle school student in recognition of outstanding achievement and general excellence. This year's Pearson winner is Trey Angel. Trey always puts others first. He's a friend to all, fun to work with on projects, and seems to genuinely enjoy assisting others. At his peers' side, he brings loyalty and grace to each interaction. Trey welcomes the new, a new friend, a new idea in English, a new approach to a math problem. His open mind allows him to approach every academic situation calmly and relaxed. From that position, his hard work and determined observation flourish into academic success. No small detail goes unnoticed. He's an interesting, confident student that knows himself. His integrity and excellence serves as a challenge to others to be truthful to themselves and give each situation their full attention and effort.
Gagan, please come forward. The Richard Deworth DeLee Scholarship is awarded to the rising ninth grader who has demonstrated excellent academic performance, leadership qualities, and the potential to make a significant contribution to the life of the school. Selection is based on the student's record, essay, and interviews with the head of school, head of upper school, the assistant head of upper school. This year's DeLee's winner is Patrick Gagan. Patrick, when you were new to middle school, a spunky little sixth grader in the halls of the inn, you wrote an essay about your name. You said that you were certainly not named after a saint, but perhaps after a little mischievous leprechaun who loves the color green. Over the years, you've made our middle school a better place by being the perfect balance between always do right St. Patrick and a fun-loving spirit with a twinkle in his eye, on the ready to make others laugh and smile. You consistently put your best foot forward and truly exemplify academic excellence and good citizenship. In these years of upheaval and uncertainty, your unflappable focus in the classroom, your corny morning jokes, your leadership, and your goodwill towards your teachers and classmates alike have set a positive tone and helped us build community and embrace joy. We award this DeLee Scholarship to a student with the potential to be a leader in the upper school. As you head back up the street again, know all we expect of you is this: keep being exactly who you are.
And now, as Charlotte Bader and I call their names, the 8th graders will come forward to receive their certificates from Dr. Drugan and Ms. Pepino. Parents and boys, there will be an opportunity as after they receive their certificate where they will take off their mask and face out to the crowd so you can have your camera ready for a good photo opportunity. First row. Keith Gordon Angel III. Trey Angel is known for being the nicest person many of his classmates have ever met. If he is not busy making a classmate smile, you'll find him using a single image to tell an entire story, perhaps one set in a galaxy far, far away. Joseph Baker. Joe Baker is known for the carefree way he approaches life and his ability to add levity to any situation. He is also a dedicated and determined student who strives to be his best both in and out of the classroom. Sean P. Brett. Sean Brett is known for his polite demeanor and stellar studentship. He is smart and very detail-oriented, and he balances the demands of academics and athletics with relative ease, while managing to push those around him to greater heights. Eamon Jules Chandler. Eamon Chandler is known for being both a funny and kind friend, and he is known for his athletic talent, especially on the baseball team. He has found his center and calm and demonstrated marked growth in middle school. Noah Coombs. Noah Coombs is known for his empathy and kindness and willingness to make the world a better place. He respects all viewpoints in class, and he never shies away from a challenge. Spencer W. Curry. Spencer Curry can make everyone in the class laugh, but also knows how to be serious when necessary, driving class discussions forward with his intelligent and creative contributions. As a writer, an actor, and an artist, Spencer is a young man with many talents. Hunter Davis. Hunter Davis is known for his outgoing personality and willingness to brighten his classmates' day by bringing a smile to their faces. Hunter Daniel DiBrienzo. Hunter DiBrienzo is known as someone who cares deeply about others. He is a loyal friend who has become welcoming to everyone he encounters. He is also known for making SCH a better place. Nicholas D. Donato. Nick Donato is known for his prowess in math, French, and overall academic excellence as he leans into all he does. He is also humble, unassuming, and always willing to share a laugh or his knowledge with his teachers and peers. Ethan Morrison Eckert. Ethan Eckert is known for making school a better place through his positive attitude and leadership. He takes self-improvement and betterment seriously in the classroom, on the tennis court, on the ice, valuing sportsmanship and collaboration as he cheers others on. Jackson Henry Erdus. Jackson Erdus is known for his ability to lead and his ninja-like friendship skills, which allow him to react quickly when someone is in need and respond with acute precision to his classmates' individual situations.
Brendan Edward Plato. Brendan Plato is known for being fun to spend time with or play with at recess. He creates these vibes by putting himself out there, listening enthusiastically, including everyone, and never giving up his positivity. Owen Daniel Franzen. Owen Franzen is known for helping, lending a hand, offering tech advice, or asking a question everyone else has. He approaches his academics with the right attitude by doing his best, working quickly and creatively. Julian Miles Freeland. Julian Freeland is known as a unique individual and deep thinker. He is often an example of voice and reason. He is also known for his keen sense of humor and the ability to not take himself too seriously. Patrick Richard Gagan. Patrick Gagan is kind, funny, inclusive, and caring, and making him a great classmate. Recognized by his peers as a scholar, he is smart and determined in the classroom. More importantly, he is recognized by all as a great leader for the class of 2025. Also, he plays a pretty mean game of can-do. Charlie Flanagan Greenberg. Charlie Greenberg is known for being a good friend who is always available to talk. A very tech-minded person, he is the go-to for tech support and business planning and advisory. Charlie arrives at school with a smile on his face every day and knows when it is just the right time to crack a joke. Caleb Conrady. Caleb is known for his determined resilience, working hard to overcome challenges. He is a great classmate who is courteous to everyone and will be the friend to show up when you really need him. Sam Harris. Sam is bright, self-motivated, kind, brimming with an inexhaustible and sophisticated lexicon. He listens with intention, thinks deeply, and writes passionately. In a chess analogy, Sam is always analyzing the board and ready for his next move. Tonavilla Lamont Hicks II. Tony Hicks is known for his cool and collected demeanor, which allows him to be a competitive and intelligent athlete. In addition, he is known for his unbending loyalty to his friends. Hank Brian Cantor. Though Hank Cantor is known for his excellence on the green, having his hand in the air in the classroom, being kind and inclusive to everyone, and sharing smiles but never complaints are also just par for the course with him as well. Dylan Xavier Kaplan. Dylan is known for being kind, polite, reliable, and respectful. Classmates say that he has creative and interesting ideas. He is focused and does not waste any time getting his work done. A great classmate, he is loyal, supportive, polite, and always by your side. Kyle Knox. Kyle is known for being a fun and outgoing student who can always entertain and support those near him. Never one to shy away from a challenge, he stands out as a teammate on the athletic field. He cares and watches out for others and can be a part of any social group.
Andrew Lewis Loudenback. Andrew Loudenback is known as approachable, dedicated, and dependable. This coupled with his polite and welcoming demeanor make him a perfectly balanced individual. His upbeat and outgoing personality shines through all that he does. Connor Anthony Lowerman. Connor Lowerman is known for being an intelligent and focused student. In group projects, he is a great collaborator, known for always putting in his best efforts. Intellectually curious and engaged, while possessing an ability to see beyond the surface of issues. Connor is a great addition to every classroom. Julian Jeremiah McFadden. Encouraging, intelligent, and respectful are adjectives that describe Julius McFadden both as a student and a teammate. He is known for working hard, having fun, and doing right in academics and athletics, never wasting a minute of extra help or extra training around the track or on the basketball court. Nolan John McShane. Nolan McShane is known for being inclusive and respectful. Kind when he sees someone in need, one classmate stated, "He helps pick me up when I need it." A strong teammate on the baseball field, he is determined even when everything starts to go downhill. Matthew K. McTammany. Matthew McTammany is known for being a great student with the ability to socialize with every single student in the grade. Never one to leave anything half finished, he is calm under pressure and a natural leader. Matt makes school fun and brings the rest of the room along for the ride. Michael Carrington Mellor II. Michael Mellor is known for being kind to those around him, resilient in the face of challenge, and always sincere with his peers and teachers. Michael Ethan Marin. Michael Marin is known for having an amazing spirit filled with kindness and positive energy. He is also known for his dedication and wit. Alexander Matthew Meyer. Alex Meyer is known for his focused interest in many topics, exhibited by his thoughtful questions and well-developed opinions. He keenly observes, making him excellent at recognizing the many facets of his classmates and teammates. Joshua Miller. Josh Miller is known for being polite, reliable, energetic, and helpful. While very smart and serious in school, he has a light side where he is always ready for a laugh or to crack a joke. His strength at tennis makes him a great teammate, and he particularly stands out with his math. Zaire A. Reed. Zaire Reed is known as a leader who will raise important insights into discussion, raise his friends up when they are down, raise the score on the basketball court, and raise the positive energy in the classroom.
Brendan D. Russell. Brendan Russell is known for his friendly nature and ability to connect with classmates of all walks of life. In addition, he is known for being thoughtful and having great work ethic. Andrew Axe Smelter. Drew Smelter is known for the kind and respectful way that he treats everyone. His contagious and positive attitude permeates every class. He is also an extremely dedicated student who is never afraid to ask for help in his quest for knowledge. Samuel Joseph Seary. Sam Seary is known for being an ideal collaborator and hardworking student. His classmates note that his shy exterior hides a hilarious side, making for a well-rounded classmate and friend. Samuel William Tonkin. Sam is known for being the biggest fan of the class, always ready to cheer on everyone. Kind and helpful, he is a great classmate in advisory and class. A good friend, he is brave and willing to reach out and befriend students that are new to school. Always an optimist, he makes everyone's day brighter. Alexander Charles Topping. Alex Topping is known for being compassionate, caring, kind, and empathetic of everyone. His classmates note that he is as competitive as he is honest. Joseph Austin Trotter. Joey Trotter is known for his role in projects as a good partner and someone who deliberately processes the information and explains it in a new way. His calm, settled demeanor brings joy through his work, violin, running, and friendships. Elliot Heindel Velasquez. Elliot Velasquez is known for his expressive, imaginative, and skilled ability to create anything he sets his mind to. He has a fun, positive, and light spirit. It serves him as a leader who is never scared to voice his opinions. Jake S. Warren. Jake Warren is known for being the friend you can say anything to. He's great to work with in class as he communicates well, is competitive, expressive, and always comes up with new ideas. Jarrett R. Whaley. Jarrett Whaley is known for being a great person to talk to, hanging out with everyone in the grade. His funny personality puts a smile on your face, but he's not so busy entertaining that he can't pause to reflect on how to keep improving as a friend and student. Kenai Sean Williams. Clever, caring, and charismatic, it's known that Kenai doesn't hesitate to share a smile or lend a helping hand. He's a loyal friend and a fierce competitor, never hesitant to take on a challenge or cheer on a classmate. Nasir A. Yard Jr. Nasir Yard is known for the contagious energy that he brings with him wherever he goes. By the same token, his classmates recognize him for being a great teammate and a positive presence. Alexander Zecka. Alexander Zecka is known for being a straight shooter who cares deeply and asks insightful and intuitive questions. He puts his best foot forward in class and on the soccer field, where he is recognized for being one of the best.
Please join me in congratulating the class of 2025. I don't know if you've ever given 40 some elbow bumps in a row, but it's as awkward as it looks. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Matt Norsini, head of upper school, followed by RJ Moore, the senior class co-president.
Good morning, and good morning, class of 2025. For those of you who don't know me or who didn't turn in for the hour and 4-minute scintillating, instructive, outward bound Zoom call last month, I am Matt Morrison, head of upper school here at SCH. I want to introduce to you a young man who inspires me with his thoughtfulness and leadership, and is your student body president, RJ Moore. RJ?
Hello, class of 2025. I'd like to congratulate you all for completing your middle school careers. You guys have dealt with a lot of adversity and have continued to keep pushing forward. So please give yourself a pat on the back and maybe a clap for it. Although middle school has come to a close, the door for high school is just open. Mr. Norsini, the whole upper school, and I are excited to have you join us next year. I know some of you guys may be a little bit nervous, but that's 100% okay. Just know that the memories you guys will make in high school will last forever. There will be so many opportunities and fun events to be looking forward to next year. So if I were you guys, I'd be getting hyped. Let's go.
Thank you, RJ. So let me be the first to welcome you to upper school, SCH. Wonderful journeys lie ahead for you as you engage in the academic opportunities of the upper school, build new friendships and grow old ones, and discover more about your world and your place in it. So enjoy this day and take a moment to thank those who have cared for you all these years and supported you along the way. I look forward to seeing you at the end of summer for sports, orientation, and of course, Outward Bound. Congratulations, 2025.
Good morning, parents. Class of 2025, you're ready for upper school. But first, I want to thank you families for your partnership either this year, but all the way through middle school. It takes, I think it's an overused phrase, but it's true. It takes all of us. It's got to be a partnership between home and school. Raising children is not easy. We all know that. I'm a parent. There's ups, there's downs, and through that, there's life. And together, we raise young people to make the world a better place. So thank you for your partnership in making that happen. Now, gents, RJ talked about all the excitement coming to you in upper school, and there's a lot. I remember when RJ was a little 9th grader coming in, and the first time I met RJ was at the circle after Outward Bound. So next time I'll probably see all of you together is in the circle after Outward Bound. And that experience of starting your 9th grade journey at Outward Bound with your 80 new classmates, together for a week, no phones, no parents, no teachers. You really bond to begin that journey of upper school that RJ talked about. There are incredible experiences in the upper school, and they will help you grow as a person, to be a better person, both academically, socially, intellectually, and emotionally. And I'm just gonna give you one piece of advice. Ask for help. It's tough. You're gonna have really bad days. You're gonna have bad assignments. You're gonna have work that's hard. You're gonna have teachers that you think don't like you, but they do. They care about you. They're gonna push you to be better. But don't forget to ask for help. Year after year, I meet students midway through the year, and I'm like, how's it going? They're like, the first quarter was hard, and then I found out the teachers actually want me to succeed. They want you to succeed. We want you to be here on this stage in 4 years getting your diploma. So ask for help. It's the only advice I'm gonna give you, and it will make your upper school experience easier and better and more rewarding, and you'll have that great time RJ talked about. Okay?